Hello everyone, here is Daljit Kaur, painting teacher from Amrit Tindok Canadian Academy. I hope you all are very fine. Today we are going to start a very first chapter from our painting book Learning Objectives of Panoramic Indian Painting by R.C. Luthra. The name of chapter is Prehistoric Rock Art. First of all, introduction. The word prehistoric refers to that part of history when paper and written word had not yet been discovered. The desire to communicate and express led humans to paint and scribble on the walls of their living spaces, acting as their canvas that we know as prehistoric rock paintings. It is truly wonderful that these paintings have survived the test of time and historians are able to crack some information which brings to light the lifestyle, tool, and pottery of those times. Humans produced their first work of art during the Upper Paleolithic period around 45,000 BC to 35,000 BC. The earliest images made were a series of random lines and patches of some lines made by just dragging their fingers. Later on, engraving with some tools along the soft layers of clay on the walls was added on. The subject matter included simplified human figures, their day-to-day routine, geometric forms, and symbols. Next is the prehistoric rock art has been broadly divided into 7 periods. Period 1 is Upper Paleolithic. During this period, there are line drawings of huge figures and animals such as bison, tigers, rhinoceros in green and dark red. A few are in wash, but mostly they are filled with geometric patterns. Period 2, Mesolithic. The largest number of paintings belong to this period. These are smaller in size. Stylized figures in this group show linear decorations on the body. Animals, human figures, and hunting scenes dominate as subjects. There is also a depiction of love for animals in the beginning of their domestication and conservation. Period 3 is Copper Age. Common themes in ceramics and rock paintings are cloths, hashed squares, and grids. Pottery and metal tools are also shown in this period. Fourth period is and fifth is early historic. In this period, figures are schematic and decorative in style, and they are painted in red, white, and yellow colors. Here we see the depiction of religious symbols, figures of jakshas, tree gods, and magical sky chariots with riders wearing tunic-like dresses. Period 6th and 7th is medieval period. Painting of this era are geometric, linear, and more schematic, but they are codes in their artistic style. Next is rock cave paintings of India. The first ever discovery of rock cave paintings was made in India in 1867 to 68 by an archaeologist Archibald This discovery was 12 years before the discovery of Altamira in Spain. Later, a large number of sites were founded by Indian and foreign archaeologists in a joint effort with each other. There are so many sites named as Hoshangabad in Madhya Pradesh, Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh, Raigad in Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, Raichur in Karnataka, and Kumaon Hills in Uttarakhand. Next, which we are going to read, was the famous site Bhimbetka site. These caves of Bhimbetka were discovered in 1957 to 58 by a brave archaeologist, Dr. Vishnu Vakankar. Bhimbetka is a natural art gallery spread in miles. These caves trace the footsteps of prehistoric man from as early as about 15,000 years ago. These caves remained covered with dense forest and vegetation that protected these rocks painting from the natural calamities. Location: Bhimbetka caves are close to Bhopal on the way of Hoshangabad in Madhya Pradesh and spread in an area of 10 square kilometers. It has about 800 rock shelters, out of which 500 have paintings. Material: the paints were made by grinding vigorous rocks and minerals like manganese, hematite, and wooden coal. They got red from hematite, known as geru. The green came from a green variety of stone, white made out of limestone, and black from wooden charcoal. The rock of mineral was first ground into powder and then mixed with water and some thick or sticky substance such as animal fat and extracts of leaves or gums or resin from trees. They often use plant fibers to make brushes. These colors have survived thousands of years of adverse weather conditions. Subject matter: painted mainly in red and white with an occasional use of green, orange, red, ochre, purple, brown, black, and yellow. Themes they have taken from their everyday events: the scene of hunting, dancing, horse and elephant riders, animal fights, honey collection, decoration of bodies, mask and different type of animals, etc. Many animals such as bison, tiger, wild boar, elephants, monkeys, antelopes, peacocks, etc. have been depicted in the rock shelters. Next are our famous painting from Bhimbetka shelters. First one is a roaring animal, medium mineral color stone, period 2500 BC to 1500 BC. Location: Bhimbetka Cave, 50 km south of Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Subject matter of this painting is hunting scene depicting the supremacy of humans on other animals in prehistoric era. Description of this painting is: this painting is taken from a wall of a cave in Bhimbetka. In this painting, some animals are drawn surrounding a man holding a long weapon-like object. One animal is roaring towards a man standing in the center of the composition. On one side, a peacock-like bird can also be seen, along with other animals like bull, deer, and cow, etc. Simple stylization in forms, which are reduced to simple rectangles and lines. The basic features like a hump or horns are added to these forms, which are easily recognized. Bold black lines are drawn without any filling of color in them. These simple forms effectively show the skill and flow of the artist. There is a rare example of X-ray imagery because in one cow there is an unborn baby in a miniature form. This shows their development as intelligent beings who could communicate and express through art with the help of simple line drawings. The repetition of animal forms has created a rhythm and movement in the composition. Second painting is Wizard's Dance, medium mineral color, stone, period 2500 BC to 1500 BC, Stone Age, location Bhimbetka Cave 15 km south of Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Subject matter of this painting is, in this painting, ceremonial dance of wizards like cavemen to depict some joyful celebration and ritualistic dance to please a god. Description of this painting is, the painting is on a cave wall in Bhimbetka. This is perhaps the earliest example of the development of music, dance, and use of masks. On one side, there is a figure standing in a joyful mood with arms outstretched. There are two more figures in the middle, one seated and one standing. They are wearing masks and horns on the heads. Thick black lines are drawn without any filling of color in them. The figures are simple, elongated, stick-like and curved at places, showing movement and high spirits. They are indulging in some dance ritual of prayer or a magical healing of pleasing powerful jungle god. Overall, we can say that this wall painting reminds of tribal dances nowadays with body paints. From times immemorial, man has been involved in pleasing gods and nature by ritualistic dance and music. So this is all about our first chapter. Here are some other examples of these